So, Consumer Insight is bringing out Holler 2017 on the 24th of July, 2017. And I think if you are a brand manager, a marketing director, a business development manager, a youth product segment manager, so long as you know that Caroline Mutoko and her peeps, and you need to know where the next and the future of your business will come from, I would suggest you speak to Consumer Insight and you are there. Okay, so let me talk about money and matters insurance. And these are just the top line figures, the things I caught on to. Banking on our kids. 90% of people with children do not have a kids account. I'm one of them. And I totally agree. It's not worth it. Let me say this, because the last 3 banks I've spoken to didn't like me, but they heard me. I said, have you opened a bank account for Mutoko? I said, no. Because I'll tell you what you do with my child's money. If I'd opened a bank account for Mutoko when she was even 1 year old, and she doesn't touch that money until she's 18, the worst thing is, the interest on it is rubbish. It's not worth it. I would rather buy my child CBK bonds any day. But what really upsets me about the banking community is that my child is the one person who doesn't call, doesn't bitch, doesn't complain, but yet never withdraws their money. And the return on that investment is rubbish. So when I saw this on the research, I was like, yes. And if you're in banking and you've ever had a conversation with me about children's accounts, I have always asked you, do I get a discount through the card for their travel? I mean, I'm not even asking for crazy things. Can I have discounts at Planet Yogurt, at Java? Especially, I'm going to have a Mickey Mouse pancakes. I'm like, yes, bring out your card. But you offer zero value for the money we put aside for our children. And you need to rethink that. But I'm glad the research shows it very clearly that 90% of people with children do not have a kids account. And I agree. I'd rather put my money in CBK bonds because the return on it is a lot better. CBK, let me know when we can talk. There's a lot of mothers like me that these other guys continue whining, 14%. Mwah. When it comes to money with young people, cash is still king. Mobile money is growing, lakini kuna shida. You want to know what the problem is? Go to the unveiling. I'm not going to tell you. And also, young people also don't know how to use their debit card. What are you guys doing? And I realized, because I had to ask a question, I realized a lot of young people don't know that that thing you call your ATM card is a Visa card, which means you can use it to procure services on the go. But you have not done your communication. And in a world where there's no shortage of media, there's a shortage of attention and you cannot buy it. So get your act together. The last thing I want to talk about is insurance. There's a mental block around insurance. 69% of the young people surveyed between the age of 13 to 30 say, I'm not insured. Remember, this is a national research. 7 out of every young person is not insured for anything, okay? When asked why, this is what they said. I'm not interested, I have no money, so there's a perception that insurance is expensive, and I have no knowledge about insurance. Did you hear that? And I don't trust insurance companies and agents. Somebody else is doing your narrative for you, and they're doing a very bad job. If I've done nothing for you, I have alerted you that there is data that can help you formulate your messaging and your strategy. But I'll say this again. A business today without a digital or youth strategy is about to die. I don't have all the answers, but data is a great way to start, and Consumer Insight has it. Get Holler 2017 and subscribe.